What's up, Dash? Okay, I got enough power. I got enough juice in this bitch. Everybody, I'm holding the camera today. I broke my air vent, and I gotta take it to the dealership to get it fixed. They don't sell that in the auto part, so my little phone holder was right there. I pressed down too hard, so I gotta hold the bitch a little bit today. Let me turn the steering wheel correctly. I'm gonna give it a little more time for people get in here. Got some good stuff I want to share. That may be too loud for you guys. Candace Williamson, what's up? Charlize, what it is? Taurus Princess, moo. You get it? That joke? Cow, Taurus, bull. Mmm. Sharanja, what's up? Mr. Rodriguez, what it is? And I did say that name correctly. Back in the day, I would have said Rodriguez, but it's Rodriguez. I learned that. Spanish homeboy. All right. What's going on, good people? So, today I want to talk to you guys about two things, right? I want to talk to you guys about fate, and I want to talk to you guys about destiny. There is a difference. So many times as a tarot reader, I get these questions. So, is it my fate to be this way? Is it my destiny to be this way? And people get this shit confused, and it bothers me. And I want you guys to hit your tarot readers up and your divinators and everything else when they talking about your future path, your future direction. You need to ask these type of questions. What is my fate? What is my destiny? What does the card see as my fate? What do the cards see as my destiny? So let me explain. Most you hear on most television shows and people say, oh, it was my destiny to do this. It was my destiny to do this. Then somebody say, oh, you was fated to do this. Sound like they talking about the same damn thing. They're not. Then when you let's take this up notch and let's get it with the esoteric and let's get into the magic portion of this. Oh, it's my destiny to be a magician. It's my fate to be a sage. They always want to put that in there. Two different things. And I'm gonna give you, and now I'm finna, let's say, did I get the 4-minute mark? Boom, there it is. So now let me tell you, so the definition of fate. So fate is the actions that is controlled by a supernatural being. So your fate is what's already been determined by source, God themselves. Your destiny can be altered due to the things you do in your life. Sounds familiar? What we were talking about yesterday. Your spiritual gift, spiritual purpose. Same thing. You can't have a gift and a purpose without knowing your destiny, which leads to your fate. I'm gonna turn y'all into some heavy magician, boy. Y'all gonna learn this shit and y'all gonna be putting these things in practice. Y'all gonna be like, huh. So if I throw the chicken bone on the right side of that pot and I stick a nail in the skull head on the left side, will that affect this person's destiny, fate? Huh? How can I get the God to hear me to change this circumstance in this situation if it's already fated to happen? Because that don't change, right? Predetermined and captain of my ship. ah. Destiny's like, no, not like Destiny's Child. Stop it. Because if all them motherfuckers with Destiny Child, all of them would be just as big as Beyonce. So somebody adopted somebody, and somebody was a black sheep. I think it was a girl who tried to sing Christian songs, and see how well that worked out for y'all. But I digress. Let me get on this teaching. Mr. LT, what it is? Red Knot, what it is. I am Ziri. What's going on? What's going on, Brianna Lachey? So, people, I want to talk about destiny first, because destiny is the one thing that eludes all of us when it comes to our magical ability, working in our magical spiritual realm. So, when it comes to destiny, everybody sit up there and you think that what you do, the bass to this song is a little too loud. Everybody think that what you do is going to happen. What spell you cast is going to take place. What everything you say, do in your magical setting, you can draw the circle proper, you can do everything, and you supposed to feel like it's the destiny because you did it, that spell's supposed to work. Just because you did everything you needed to do, just because you put all the energy, time, and work into that spell, into that ritual, into that pot, whatever you're doing, it's still not slated to work unless it's fated for that person to endure with what you did to them, or that object in your life is fated to be altered by that energy and your intuition. Now I'm going to say that again, rule it down a little simpler. Just because you put a bitch in a box don't mean they're going to suffer. If it's not in their cards to suffer through that moment, they're not going to do it. You can go to several different spiritual people. You can go to several different whatever. You can do all the spells you want to do. But if that person is slated to have the golden ass of the day, that person is not going to sit up there and suffer from your workings until it's time. Now, I'm finna help you guys out. When you cast a spell on somebody, negative spell, a love spell, any kind of spell, when you cast a spell on somebody, it's already in the cards for that spell to work on that person, for that person's mentality, observation, surrounding to be affected by the energy you put out there. Did y'all miss that? Did I tell y'all something now? I'm telling you some real esoteric teachings right here. Did you understand what I'm saying? Somebody just said free will. I'm finna break that down too. I'm finna bust that all open. We don't got free will. We don't got free will. We got abilities, not free will. We can will our abilities, but it comes at a cost. So there's no such thing as free will. We pay will every day when we pay it attention, thought, action. So I'll get on that a little bit too. So when you sit up there, and we're talking about destiny right now, when you sit up there and you cast a spell on somebody, and you expecting that spell to work, you done put your blood, sweat, and tears, cried. Some of y'all done put your period blood in it. Niggas done put their nut on some shit. Shit just done got out of control, baby. Y'all done called upon 2-3 different entities, demons, and everything else, insectoids and dragonians and all this other shit to do your bidding. And then when it don't happen, you sit up there and you're disappointed. You're disappointed. Oh, I did it. The person who cast this spell, their magic work. They didn't work. They sorry. They garbage. They ain't real. They ain't this. They ain't that. No, it's not that. The intent was put out there. The ritual was done because your emotion was heard by God. Your shit was felt. Everything was done properly. But if that person wasn't fated to endure what you put out there and what you put on them, it's not going to take effect. That's not saying it won't come back. Here we go. Finna bust some asses here. It won't come back a different lifetime infect that person. What? You telling me that this person's fate, this lifetime here, can negate every negative thing I do to that person, and then on the next lifetime what I do to him catch him? Because the fates have to write that in the book. Now, can I tell them in the spirit? Because I'm telling them something, and they may end up getting a little smart on me. They may end up learning how to do this thing right. But I got to tell them. I got to tell you. God damn it, I got to tell you. You gonna learn it. I got to teach you. That's an old song. No. So, whatever spell you cast on somebody in this lifetime, right now, me and you, 3D, you cast a spell on me. If it's not in the fate for that spell to affect my surrounding, to off-put my destiny, etc., it still was something that was done on your behalf with your intent. You got to pay for that karmic wise, and the energies that surround that person, it has to put it out there. So once you put it out there, it may not right or run this person this lifetime, but the next lifetime, your shit takes place in that person's life, because the fates have to write that in. There's 3 of them. Now, what am I saying? What am I saying? Because I'm trying not to go so hard. I'm trying to talk it low. In my mind, I could just ramble it off and it makes sense. So I got to try to break it down, understanding parts of it. So here's an example. Here we go. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Here's an example. Generational curses. I get mad at you. I just throw a name out there. I get mad at Daryl. Because Daryl done screwed one of my ladies in the past. I say, Daryl, you piece of shit, skunk. Go in there, cut that chicken up, put that pepper up in his ass, and beat him with a goddamn stick of thorn bush for 6 hours. Now, all the thing that I did to this chicken, I need to transfer on Daryl. I just gave you a spell there, by the way. Generational curse of a spell. Y'all replay this bitch if y'all really want to get somebody in the next lifetime, not this one. That'll work for the next lifetime, not this lifetime. Message. So, I say everything that this chicken just endured, I'm going to sit up there and send that bitch to Daryl. Daryl may not receive that effect, because the chicken and the pain and shit need to be processed through the powers that be as it goes up before it comes down. It needs to be taken away before it can be brought back. As above, so below. As within, so without. I'm just breaking it down properly to you now. When you throw your prayers go up, blessings come down. So when you cast your spell, the pain that I caused that chicken and I just inflicted and told to go sit on Daryl's ass, it will have to go up, get approved, to come back down. Let's say Daryl done expired, but Daryl has a kid, a nephew, a cousin. That shit is going to fall on that person. While that person carries it, it's not just going to fall on that person going to suffer. That person is going to carry your fate, your intent until the next life, until Daryl is reborn, reconstituted, whatever you want to say. What's the word? Reincarnated. Then now that ancestor, here we go, we're getting into some shit now. That ancestor that carried that for him, it will have to sit and permeate inside his ass, and then the next lifetime his ass catch hell that you did. You long gone, you not seeing the effects. And that's why majority of our spell work doesn't work in people, because we're too busy sitting up here wanting instant gratification. The wizards and the witches of old days, they threw your ass in a pot and they did they dirt and they left that bitch alone. They weren't checking your social media. They weren't sending the people around the corner to see had the bitch took effect on you. They knew it was gonna happen, and they knew that if it was in the stars and the fate aligned for that person to get fucked up with what you did, they were gonna let it happen. Keep in mind, the universe answers all our prayers, whether we want a shot of ass, shot of cock, don't matter. They answer everything. They give it to us. Now that is destiny. I mean, yeah, is that destiny or fate? Yeah, if it's not fated. So that's fate there. That's how fate works. Destiny, on the other hand, is more like, say I'll use Daryl. Daryl seems like a good damn name right now to use. So let's say we're talking about destiny. Let's say that you sit up here and you take a chicken, you whoop his ass, you do it up, and you send that shit to Daryl. Now we're focused on destiny, not fate. You send it to Daryl. Daryl is doing well in life. Got it going on. Good woman, good job, kids, good head of hair, beard looking all good. That's Daryl. He even got a hell of a golf swing. You get me? And next thing you know, Daryl did something real fucked up to somebody 6-7 months ago, prior to you doing what you doing. Destiny come in and say, you know what, Fate, I think we need to allow Daryl to experience this shit right here now. Let's not wait for the next lifetime, because I see what Daryl is just gonna get better and better in his life, and he need to be taken down a peg. I see where Carmela is gonna get so great in her shit that she needs to be taken down a peg. So whatever this person's intent did to them, let's go ahead and let it act on them now. We still gonna allow them to get to where they're fated to go to. Fate, you still in control of it. You God, we don't fuck with you. But on the road to fate, Destiny has all access to your life. Destiny have all access to do what they want to do to you, how they want to do it. Because you have to have a destiny. I should say destiny is guidelines and landmarks. There you go, Spirit. Thank you. Your destiny is guidelines and landmarks. Once you get the one goal, your destiny, then you got to develop another one and go. But your fate is always going to be the same. Get to the end, die, whatever. To be that one shining beacon, that one asshole, that one source, whatever you designed to be. That's your fate. But your destiny have every way. So if you're doing good, if Daryl's doing good, I put a spell on him of negativity. Destiny has the right to say, hey, fate, I'm going to supersede you. Did I just say that? Destiny can supersede fate and make you suffer now. What's something else that supersedes fate and make you suffer now? I'm going to see, can I see them? I'm going to see, can somebody say it? I'm going to see what is something that supersedes fate and can make you suffer now or later. There we go, Isis Moon. I knew you were going to get it. So, when we talk about destiny, we're talking about karma. Keep in mind, after we balance our karma, we're fated to become somebody else. Fate is the end goal. Destiny is the road that leads there. On that road, karma could come and tear your ass up. Guess how karma come back to you? Karma come back to you from the intent of every single person you have met in your life. That's why they say be careful what you do to everybody, because karma could come back to you. Am I making sense, people? I'm helping you guys understand this shit. So 90% of the spell work I do for people, I don't go and I don't put a deity in there. I don't do none of that shit. I put a deity in a prosperity pouch. I put a deity in a jinx remover. I put a deity in something that can get something off of you. But anytime I do some spell work, I use karma for that person. Let me tell you why you use karma for that person. Because karma has a voice and has the loudest voice. Karma is that motherfucker in the middle of the room say, oh, I know you ain't gonna sit up there and do that. Man, that bag of popcorn for everybody. God damn, man, why the fuck you gonna sit up there? I know I seen you at the movie with that hoe last night. That's karma. Karma is that loud bitch that's gonna put it in your face. They're gonna put you on blast. Destiny be sitting up there like, man, this bitch just talking. Okay, let's just let karma have this way so we can get this shit over with. Now that's how destiny, karma, and fate work. So when I use my spell work to hurt people or to do something bad, I'm not saying it's my intent or it's my will. We finna talk about will now. It's not my intent. It's not my will. It's my will for them to experience the bad shit they done to everybody else. Karma, step in and do this. Karma, step in and give them a dose of their own fucking medicine. Karma, step in and correct this wrong. Don't tear their life up if it's not in your will, karma. But goddamn it, if it's in your will, break that ass down. Everybody done did something bad. I done did something bad. Hell, I do shit I don't even know I do. You do shit you don't know you do. How many people out there just getting fucked with for no reason? And you saying, and in the Christian Bible, that book again, will say, oh, you suffer now, but you gonna have a reward in the next life. Man, if I could motherfucking sit up there and bend a bitch over every time I heard that shit, nigga, you supposed to suffer this motherfucking lifetime and let a bitch run roughshod over you this lifetime. No, God, no. That's when you get that pot and you throw karma ass on his ass. Karma, whatever he did, and if you want to get real jazzy and juicy with the bitch, karma, whatever he did in his past lifetime, rehash that shit. Bust his ass, bust her ass for what she did in the past. Now it's not your intent no more. It's karma's will. And that's how you keep your karma clean when you throwing spells on a bitch. Ooh. I'm teaching y'all how to be real deal. I'm teaching y'all how to do this. Yes, Fat Vegan, that is Jazz in the car. I dated Jazz and I listen to Jazz, so I'm all fucked up, y'all. Jazz head. Dad joke. But y'all understand what I'm saying? All times, spiritual people sit up there and they want to sit up there and pair their fate with their destiny, say it's the same thing. And while everybody's sitting out there writing these petitions and these conjuring these goddamn deities and these spells and shit, y'all doing it all wrong. Your destiny is the road to get to where you need to go. Your fate is written by God. Your destiny is in your hands. I'm going to say that again. Your destiny is in your hands. Your fate, that's what's written in the stars. That was what they signed on the whole thing. Can you change your fate? No, you cannot. If you meant to be a millionaire and die on September the 13th, 1954, fate called your ass up. Now, in between that, you could be a goddamn bum or you could be a millionaire. In between that, you could be with your woman or you can sit up there and be a lonely person. You can, I mean, let's be G. You can be the best of motherfucking person. You can be the worst of person. But at the end, if fate stated you to be a millionaire, and I'm finna get in some morbid shit right here. If fate has stated you to be a millionaire and you don't do it throughout your lifetime, it's not your destiny to be a millionaire during this time. But right before you die, you go in there, you buy a lotto ticket, you hit the lotto, you're a millionaire. The ticket you own it is yours, you paid for it, it's your ticket, you're a millionaire. You still did what fate wanted you to do. Whether you get to spend that money, if you meant to be married to the best woman on the planet, the best man on the planet, that is your fate, to be married, happy, in a house, in a home. You can have the worst arguments with your mate for 20 fucking years. But until your mate get to the right point where y'all need to be at on that right level, it ain't gonna work. And then as soon as everything change around, that person say, baby, I don't want to do this shit no more. You the best thing ever happened to me. I'm sorry for fucking up. I'm sorry for cheating on you. I'm sorry for doing all this right here. Let's just be. You get content, and now you in the best marriage, the best relationship on the planet for however long it take. And then your ass end up dying. They put up a no parking sign. I had to pull over. I was checking on my Uncle Sean and shit, but they say 312, so that's let me look at the motherfucking date. Oh, that's tomorrow. No parking here tomorrow. I won't even be here. I just pulled over to do this live. Oh, oh. Nut shot. So everybody, do y'all understand what I'm saying here? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I just really need to know, and I really want to make you guys understand. Spare me the stress, man. This is why I pray so much. Yes. So, Crystal, I'm glad you asked that question because I asked this question once before too. I'm laughing. I be saying shit I shouldn't say, man. I'm weird. So you asked, won't fake? Let me read it. Won't the universe take somebody else out? Won't the universe take somebody else out for trying to block someone's fate? What I just told you guys in the beginning of this. Your fate is your fate. The universe has nothing to do with that. The universe is not going to take somebody else out for blocking your fate because nobody can block your fate. They can block that which is supposed to be your destiny. A motherfucker can hold you up from becoming a better version of yourself. A motherfucker can hold you up from doing what you need to do. A motherfucker could put a stifle on you. A motherfucker could keep you locked in a house the way you can't go out and get your kids from the bus stop. That don't mean that those kids ain't gonna come home. So universe ain't got nothing to do with that. The universe just exists. Fate is what's already been written for your ass to end up at. Destiny is what goddamn get controlled by karma. Karma, on the other hand, lasts eons, multiple lifetimes. That bitch don't ever. You get a karmic record, that bitch lasts, and you're gonna live out all that karma. So be careful when you do spells on people, because when the shit come back, it may not get you this lifetime, but next lifetime, didn't you do a spell on that motherfucker and he didn't do nothing to you? Well, I know you're doing well and you got your wife and kids and the house and your money, but bitch, I got to get you. It's in the rule. Don't blame the player. Blame the game, man. uh, Sharonja, so that means we can act on Tuesday. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I expect this fate and destiny to be. No. I am not asking. Thank you. Baron just said, boy, you stupid. No, hell no. You is not gonna ask me your fate, because I am not gonna be the one to rewrite this motherfucker. No. Your fate is your fate. You can ask me your destiny, I get you there. Cause that shit can be altered and changed and made. You ask me your fate, I'm going multiversal, and they told me if I come back there, I lose my eyesight, and I ain't going blind for nobody on that shit. No, they say if you come back here fucking with us, we too powerful for you, nigga. You ain't even mature yet. I'll make you blind, and I ain't never going to the multiverse again. Oh yeah, we psychics, we can do that. Aeon rules it all. We can go through that shit. We can get up there. They told me if I come back, I'll be blind. So guess who ain't going up there? So I'm not answering any fake questions. And if you answer a fake question on Tuesday, yes, we'll get ignored. That's your one question. So you've been warned. You've been warned. It does sound like Akashic Records. Why you think the Akashic Records exist? So, here's a theory. I got a theory, y'all. Isis Moon, she into this stuff right here. Maybe she can shed a little light on this thing. So, I got a theory about them Akashic Records. Okay? What if your Akashic Records, okay? What if there was a multi-dimensional being reading your Akashic Records, and they give, listen to me good now, and they give instructions to karma, a karmic being, allow that karmic being to possess somebody in your circle, friends, family, foes, don't matter, to come back and enact what needs to be done in your life to push you to be the better version of yourself, or to tear you down because they missed something in the past. They got all your records. What if there is some cosmic being saying, hey, on this day, so-and-so did this. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to allow her husband to come back and fuck her over on that day. Go down there, and for them 5, 6 seconds, 5 months, 3 days, 1 minute, 2 hours, whatever, to go and uproot that person's life and fuck them up. And that's who? Karma? And then once that's been done, let's back up out this motherfucker and let them deal with it. That's the deal we need to make to get this person to the next level. What is that a conspiracy theory? I think that's a cosmic conspiracy theory. I think that's some real shit. Isis Moon, no it isn't. That is not a theory. You telling me that is something that actually is? I don't follow Akashic Records. So, cosmic strategies. Look at that. Reach one, teach one. There you go. But think about it. We fall in love with somebody. We have friends with somebody. We become one with somebody. And next thing you goddamn know, that person changes their mentality, change up on your ass quick. And you don't know what happened. Let's say, what if that is the reader of the Akashic Records saying that it's time for this person to experience this pain because they got too much joy and they ain't gonna learn the lesson that they need to learn. So let's go down there and fuck that world up so they can learn not to be this way in their next lifetime, because I'm sick of writing for this motherfucker. I think that's a real thing. That's kind of how I live my life. If you gonna write something in that book about me, write that the nigga was funny. He was a good person. He tried to help everybody in his life. He fucked up. He stumped his toe. He bumped his head. Ran into a brick wall with his pecker once or twice. He did it, but he tried. You know. So when they read them records, they're like, well, we can't fuck him up that bad. We'll just, you know, we'll just let Black Witch not see him for a week or two. That's enough punishment for him. I'm laughing. Black Witch gonna be like, nigga. I like what Meska just said. Everything happened in due time. That's right. And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to your destiny, everything needs to take place throughout that destiny lifetime. Your joy, your pain, your sorrow. When it comes to fate, that shit is already said and done. Everything could end up being the way it is. If you die angry, mad, and bitter, that was your fate, slated to die angry, mad, and bitter. But during that time, and you'll wonder, a person is angry, sad, and bitter. At the end of their life, they had a really good motherfucking life. They had the dick skint back. They had the JJ open. They was enjoying life, eating the best food, traveling, fucking off, drugging, drinking. They were doing it all. And then they just get all destitute and lonely and angry at the world. And you be like, man, that motherfucker had it all at one time. He was fated to fucking fail and fuck up. But during the time, his destiny, he showed his ass. He lived everything and did everything he wanted to do. People go skydiving, the rich, the super rich, visit multiple islands, multiple countries, skydiving, eating the best food. They eat some shit called flagua. I think it's a pigeon squish. I don't even know. I heard it the other day. Flagua, what the fuck is it? I'm mad at it because I don't know. But motherfucker eating some shit called flagua, living a good life, caviar. And next thing you motherfucking know, they die in a damn nursing home penniless. Because it was their fate to die penniless. It was their fate to lose. How the hell else you gonna know what the fuck you need to do in the next lifetime and how you need to better yourself? So destiny let karma come in, take that ass out, knock it down a peg. Isis Moon say, I have met many beings and they all said we're here to assist but also to serve justice and of course, then they go through your records before they approach you. Damn, didn't forget they are, damn. I wouldn't have known that about the Akashic records because I never studied the Akashic records. Wow, that was just a conspiracy theory I had. That they come back and make us pay? Man, Destiny ass is wide open. Oh, somebody say frogwa is duck. Who gonna eat a duck? Nobody gonna eat no goddamn duck. Can you eat a duck? The little shits that running around. No, I'm not eating no goddamn. We'll say that to the rich. Love make things happen. Hey, listen, I love that song. But if you see in that whole song, Bonita what's that? I got the glasses on. There we go. Bonita Karmas. Do you see in that whole video with Babyface and the man in the car, the truck, all that shit came back full circle? That was just karma. They got back at the end. They got together at the end of the day. But the mechanic stole the rich man's girl. The home wife stole that girl. Then the woman stole his girl. That song was way before his time. So no Babyface. Love make things happen. It was all karma, baby. So we can't blame that shit on love. Oh, I was just so madly in love with him that I had to go and screw him. You failed the test. That was the roadblock. And you just created a little inkling of karma, and this life or the next is gonna get you. I call my son Mr. Matthews. I hope you ain't my son on this bitch. He shouldn't be watching this. Dr. Gibson, you're back on the conference call. He said why he wouldn't teach us NOP if said pronounced correctly. That being scanned. I'm kind of confused on that. Duck is good. Yeah, we gonna let you handle that one. Bam. Duck is oily, but it's good. Just have to be cooked right. Yeah, we gonna let y'all have that bullshit. Fat vegan. You're vegan. You can't eat duck. Goose grease on my chest for congestion. I'm assuming it. Foie gras is a specialty food produced made of the liver of a duck or goose. Man, that got to be chewy as fuck. Oh, boy, let me get back, because now I'm thinking about a damn duck, man. Oh, they do got a dish called Peking duck. I heard about it on the TV. Peking duck. They got some shit called duck sauce in the Chinese store. Oh, man, that's duck grease. I'm stressing myself. Let me get back. Y'all see, back to this goddamn thing. I'm getting stressed out, man. Y'all done got me on some stuff that I'm afraid to eat. And I'm not eating sauce. Oh, duck sauce not from a duck. Thank you, because I was gonna go in there and be like, wow, how did y'all squeeze that out of that thing, man? I got imagination. So, but yeah, back to this right here. So just to reiterate, I like to get off track a little bit, throw people off, have a little fun. But let me get back on this. Now, when you're talking about your destiny, you're talking about that which can change, that which can be molded, changed due to your actions, whether on a karmic level, cosmic level, or personal level. People will intervene in your life, and that way I talked about purpose and all that stuff there. People will intervene in your life and throw off your purpose. Throwing off your purpose is throwing off your destiny. Then we talk about fate. Fate is what's written by the gods. Fate has already been done. Your name is written in the book of fate. In Greek mythology, the three fates control the string. They cut your life at the time. Fate represents your death, by the way. You're fated. Your fate does not incorporate or encompass you until the point of your death, because it is a record. It is a record. Your destiny is what you do throughout your lifetime. Your fate is what takes hold of you at the end of your death. Those are the only time that the three fates have control over you as a human. They cannot touch you unless they cannot pull out them shears, that scythe or anything, and cut that string until the time of your death. At the time of your death, they are the ones to write down what you did in life, how you handled yourself, and that goes on the shelf. I'm assuming the Akashic books, Akashic records, and that get taken off the shelf to be read, duplicated, reincarnated. That's how I'm looking at it. I like goat meat. Now that's a motherfucker. That's a clean, good meat. Am I making sense, people? I throw the little topics off because I hear some shit and it permeated my mind, and I'm just trying to understand what the hell it is I'm hearing, because I never heard foie gras. I thought it was like frog legs and stuff, but it's not. That's some other shit, a weird name. But am I making sense? Because I want you guys to understand, I will not answer any fake questions. Your destiny question, I'll ask your destiny. I ask spirit a destiny's question. But once you guys understand what your destiny is, you do have the right to say, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go a different way. This is the cornerstone of every divinator, every spiritual advisor, every psychic, tarot, no matter what. Bone reader, stick reader, shell, Corey Shell's reader. This is their cornerstone. They tell you your destiny, that which can be changed. That's why you have the ability to change. But if they tell you your fate, they'll be saying your ass gonna die Tuesday morning at 12:30 in a house fire lit by a cat. And now your ass come that Tuesday, you like this. You kill all the cats and you put water all on the stuff, you ruin your shit. hoping that it don't happen. So we don't do fate. And you get a tarot reader that say, yeah, I'll tell you your fate. That's the one that you need to watch out for, because that bitch is speaking horror into your life. That's the one that's speaking the shit on you. Leave fate alone. Just know that your ass gonna end up where you end up. It's your destiny you should be concerned about. It's your destiny that you should be more concerned and worried about getting to the point, living out your purpose, living your destiny. And your destiny will evolve, it will change. Just like your purpose in life will evolve, will change. Just like the person you with, they will evolve and they will change. Just like your enemies, your foes, they will evolve and they will change. Ziggy say, and if they tell me I can't do bad things, I don't do them because that will make my fate come quicker, and she ain't ready to go. I get what you're saying. Yes. So Ziggy has I'm gonna talk about you right quick, Ziggy. Ziggy has a unique thing. Ziggy, she did a reading with me, and due to the pain of various lifetimes, she has the ability to really work on that chaos magic, right? But Spirit told her she should not work on that chaos magic because she's so good and so accurate that she can really fuck some up. She was hurt. She was crying about that thing, right? Because she was like, I'm a good person now. I don't need to do it. And that Spirit say that's why you don't need to do it until you understand that and come to grips with that pain. That was really good. Now, what she did, she just superseded her destiny, that she don't have to be that way and she don't have to do bad shit to people. And now when the fates read that at the end of her cycle, they're going to realize she learned her lesson, karma averted. And that's what I'm trying to sit up here and tell everybody. Man, when y'all get into this thing and y'all have a magical purpose and a gift, that gift don't change. Chaos magic is always going to be in her life. Whether she chooses to use it or not, that's up to her. Me, I'm always going to be somebody that's very compassionate and caring and wanting to help, even to my own detriment. But if I choose to say no to you, or I choose to do something bad to you, oh yeah, I'm going against my destiny. I'm doing some fuck shit. And yeah, I got to pay for that. If Spirit put it in my heart to help you get to where you need to go, and I say no, yeah, I need my ass kicked. They're going to get you. So, and I'm going to say one more thing, good people. If you accept your purpose in life, if you accept a purpose in life, do the best you can with that purpose. It's no more than accepting a job or taking on a contract. Do the best you can to fulfill that contract. Please. Because there is karma waiting to say, well, we gave you this and you did nothing with it. Why the fuck we gonna continue to bless you with this ability, or be in a position to do this right here? Because you're not living up to your full potential. You're not doing everything you can, and they will take it away from you. You ever heard how some people get some very good ideas? Oh, I came up with the vacuum cleaner, but you didn't do nothing with it. So I gave it to old P.T. Barnum over here. Look what they did with it. Well, that was my idea. You didn't live up to your purpose, so I took it. Punishment rendered. The spirit been telling people a lot of stuff. I need you to go ahead and leave your mate because they being a shithead to you. Nope, I'm gonna stay. Next thing you know, you're in some shit. Okay, karma act is quick and bust your ass up. That was your destiny to go through that shit, to try it and fail, or try it and bump your head, and guess what now? Let's see, can we get you back on the right track before your fate hit your ass? These are things that, as a magician, spiritual practitioner, we need to be very cognitive of. Now, I make a lot of jokes and I talk a lot of babble and I say a lot of shit because I get a lot of mail after the fact and people saying, man, that was what you said didn't make sense to me. That's because you didn't have an ear to hear it. But those who have an ear to hear it, it will come to you properly, and you'll understand. So do not sit up there and ask your tarot man, what is your fate? And if somebody was to be asinine enough to tell you your fate, to me, Me personally, they just speaking ill on you because your fate begins at death. Your destiny, it was carry you through your lifetime, and your destiny can be altered by karma. If you know those three principles, don't you think you're gonna think twice about putting a bitch in a pot? Don't you think you're gonna think twice about putting a negative spell on somebody if you know you gotta pay for that shit? Or you're not free from this shit either now. Calling a spiritual man like the Baron to put a spell on somebody that you hate and thinking you free was still your intent. I just did the work, right? And I'm smart enough to say karma. I'm telling you, I'm teaching you something. I'm smart enough to say karma. Step in and do what you got to do for this situation on XYZ behalf. I'm still clean. I'm just doing the mechanical portion of the shit. It's still your will and your intent. But I'm using karma on my end. So now, if you got that hatred, that malice, that intent to fuck that person's life up, karma is gonna say, hey, where can I pluck this feather from? Oh, right here. Bloop. Bitch won't fly no more today. You caused that. The spiritual man did the work, but you caused it. So, think twice before you put a bitch in the pot and do some drastic shit because you gotta pay for it. I done stopped many of the soul tribe from fucking people up like it ain't nobody's business. And I done had to stop myself from fucking a bitch up like it ain't nobody's business. Because I understand. But then when I do, karma, let it be your will to do what you got to do for this person. It may not happen right then. It may not happen tomorrow. But it's going to happen. And you need to have faith that it's going to happen. Because when you lose faith, just like the story about the man who went to my grandma, about the woman who went to my grandma to stop her husband from messing around with his boyfriend back in the day. And soon, and we're doing good for a while. And soon as it happened again, I knew it wasn't going to work. Yeah, you knew it wasn't going to work because you didn't have faith that it did work. So yeah, it fell back on your ass. Real talk, man. Real talk. Put it in now. Have faith that it's going to happen. It may not happen this time. It may not happen this lifetime. It may not happen 3 generations lifetime. Hell, it may just affect one of their children. And you thinking you hurting the person and you sitting up there hurting the children. Somebody got to pay for that. So if you want to do any revenge work, just my recommendation, ask karma to do it. Everybody done did something bad. Everybody got something to pay for. Some people probably done educated themselves and superseded that karma, manifested and prayed and got that shit up out their ass. So when you do that spell, karma ain't gonna hit them for that, but they're gonna hit them for something else. Or some people just nasty puke bags. And karma said, ooh, I've been waiting for a bitch to pay me to get on this motherfucker. Oh, one more thing. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit say, if the Spirit say a lot of people finna start doing this. Let me tell you how you should pay karma. I'm gonna tell you how you guys should pay karma. Because karma need to be paid as well. You can pay karma with the average, Ebo, sacrifice, whatever you want to call it. You can pay karma, anything like that. But the best way to pay karma is to go out there and do something the opposite of what you're trying to get done for the person. Whether this is a good spell. And I'm telling you, if you want karma to come down and bless somebody to be great in life, you need to go and you need to take something from somebody. It needs to be the same equivalent energy. And that's how karma works. It need to be equal exchange of energy. I hope I'm making sense. I'll say it again. So if I want somebody to fail at a job interview, I want somebody to fail at a job interview, and I done did a spell and told karma don't let that person get a job. I need to balance that by going to somebody else and offering them a job, or offering them, taking them to the place, or giving them a little cash so they can go and get a job. But the objective being the job situation. I said again, I want somebody to break up because this person is a low-life cheating dog. And I say, karma, go and fix that situation, hurt that person, make them people break up because they're a low-life cheating dog. On top of that, I need to look at a couple that's going through some issues about to break up and say, hey, y'all need to work that out. I need to balance that with a talk. That's how you pay karma. Karma don't need a sacrifice. Karma don't need your money. Karma don't need shit. Am I teaching you guys something here? E5K. E5K Slay. E5K Slay. Listen, you get it a little bit? I'll say it again. Spirit, I want that bitch face to break out with bumps. That motherfucker stole my makeup. Let that makeup taint her face and poison her skin. You just ask that. You ask karma to do it because she stole from you. You in your right, she in your passion, you in your feeling. Second, you go find a kid that has a lot of acne. You go find a kid that needs their face beat, that's putting on the makeup wrong women. And you go find that kid and you say, let me show you how to do this. And now you make that person beautiful. Karma is saying, I get it. This is the instruction. And she wants to offset this beauty with this nastiness because this person must got a nasty personality, nasty soul. Okay, now I know what to do. Are you getting it now, Ifake? That's the secret to karma. Exactly. That's the secret to karma. Karma always need balance. If I want to win the lottery, go out and give money or rob a bank. If you want to win the lottery, you go out and give money. You don't go out and rob a bank. You go out and rob a bank, you're creating disharmony and discourse, and you're creating a lot of shit. Now you go out and give money, you're creating positive intent. And now that positive intent is you're off balancing. I need to pay some money out to get some money coming in. Now I don't know if that's karma. That's just the laws of equivalent exchange. That's spiritual alchemy. That's something totally different. But you're on the right track. So if I want someone to be fat, I should help someone else lose weight. Exactly. There you go. Simple. If you want somebody to gain weight, lose their body and all that because you don't like them, then you go and you tell somebody, let's go work out. Let me help you get in shape. Karma is going to say, God damn, this person is doing this so she don't get affected. I need to help this person lose weight. And it goes like that. It's just a balance. What you do on this side, you need to do on that side. This is why the Libra scale works so good. Anubis say once you need to balance your actions with with a feather, your heart versus a feather. How can your heart be light when you done did so much heavy shit with it and you ain't did no balancing? Alleviate the stress, the pain, the intent, the sadness, the subconscious mind and all that shit by balancing it with doing something good. Got me. Latoya Williams. Latoya Williams say, how would one do it as it relates to money? I just said it, Latoya. If you want to get money, you give money. If you want to make money, you go and give somebody money. You go do some charity work, some philanthropy. Then you go and play your lotto, or then you go look for a job, or then you ask for money. It comes right back to you. What goes around comes around. Everything is currency and energy. He just won't disappear. Piss me off. This is KDT. I was gonna roll up. I was gonna roll up and heard a voice curse him. I said, what? Curse him. So I'm looking through. I said, no, too many. And one karma 3 times back. Boy, you laid a curse on his ass thundery. Woo. Damn. That was your wife ex? Be easy now. So how do we stop and protect ourselves from this foolishness coming at us from others wishing us down? Oh, Ella, you be coming up with them hard-hitting questions, and I love it because this is what these talks and teachings is about. So now, how do you negate a person wishing bad karma on you? How do you negate it? You negate the bad karma by the bad spell work and everything by doing quite the opposite. And let me tell you how. I'm going to step on some toes, and you know what I say. If I step on your toes, that means lift your feet and move because it shouldn't be in that position. If somebody is doing something to you that allowed karma to come and attack you, or that doing something that you know is bad, and you know whatever the fuck you do is bad, everybody ain't no fool. Oh, I didn't know. You know exactly what you was doing. In your heart, in your mind's eye, in your soul, you know exactly what was doing. So, with that being said, if you know you're doing something bad, and I'll give you an example. If you know you're doing something bad, that this shit could be a karmic hit against you, then you go do something opposite of it. And that how you negate the shit coming back to you. Prime example. If you go out there and you cheat on your husband, cheat on your wife, you go out there and you do some fuck shit. What you do from cheating on that person is you go and you look at a couple and you try to make sure they're together. You don't go buy your wife and husband no flowers, roses, draws, and do all good shit for the time just because you got your nuts cracked. You have to sit up there and you have to offset that shit by doing something else for somebody else in a relationship, keeping that person together. You go stop somebody from fucking off. Prime example, girls go to the club, you got that one friend sitting up there saying, it's a one night, just do it. Won't nobody know. Ooh, just go. That motherfucker fine. That bitch, that fine dog. Go hit that bitch. Ain't nobody gonna tell. If you done talk that person into doing that, that's your fucking karma and his or hers. Now, what you do, that second partner, that bitch got to take one for the team. Man, go on home to your wife. Let that shit go, man. It's you got old good old lady. Go on, get the fuck on out of here. You just balanced that shit out. You just gave one away and then you just took one. You did something good. You balanced it. I'm telling you some real shit. Magic is very fucking fucked up, man. You have to do this shit right. You have to have the purest heart. You have to, your heart have to be so light that you don't have any resentment towards anything that you've done, especially what you've done. And you can't have no resentment towards somebody else's done. And then you can cast the proper spells. Y'all gonna like tomorrow's teaching. Y'all gonna love tomorrow's teaching because I'm gonna teach y'all how to cast the proper spell. Boy, I'm finished. Y'all gonna learn how to cast a proper spell, how to have how many people you need, all that shit. I'm finna have y'all right, boy. Y'all all gonna be in this bitch. Hey Thunder, can you come over here and hang out with Lightning? Sure. Are you gonna go and get Earth and the Wind too? Nah, we don't need the Wind for this one. We just need Fire. Let's call them bitches. Cause that's gonna be the conversation y'all gonna be having with each other once I get done. Yes, Elias, that is balance. That is balance. That's right. If you got an enemy, he say never heard from him again. KDT, KDT, you put the boom on him and got your wife back. I hear that. Oh my God, oh my God, boy, y'all hardcore with these spells, man. There you go. And me, you on to something with Captain Planet and the Planeteer. But the ancient Hindu scripts tell us to do rituals to the god and do penance to dissolve bad karma. What is your views on that? Damn, I love that right there. So now, if we're gonna do a ritual to a god, and we're now, I'm just gonna go to dissolving karma with penance. Dissolving karma with penance is, to me, is one of the worst things we can do for each other, because that means we are taking the direct hit of someone else's karma. Because not everything that we feel bad about, not everything that we should be doing, not everything that should concern us, we should take it on our ass or we should take it on our back. Sometimes we do shit, and sometimes that shit that we do is there to teach other people a lesson. We may drop a spell on somebody. Destiny may allow that shit to fuck with their life this lifetime. But that was allowed to teach them a lesson. Now, flogging yourself, beating yourself, wearing hair shirts, standing on your thumbs, and all that shit right there, that's cool. That's cool, but then you're taking it onto yourself. Now, then, how are you going to balance the karma of your mind's eye hurting your body? Because we're still coming three separate parts: mind, body, soul. Still coming three parts, and all of them still got their own energy fields and their own karmic joy. Am I making sense? Yeah, people do that crazy shit. Stand on your thumbs, yes. But that's how you do it. So penance is good, and only way I do my penance, when I'm doing my penance, I do my penance for spell work, and let me explain that. I don't do my penance for karma, because I know how to balance karma. I know how to balance the bullshit I do with more good, and vice versa. But when it come down here to doing penance, you do penance for spell work. Penance for spell work is fasting. Penance for spell work is I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna give myself so much pain and anxiety and stress and madness and hurt, so that when I do cast this spell, I got tears in my eyes and I'm going in with pure raw emotion. That's how I say a penance should be. I don't think penance should be done to supersede your karma or anybody else's karma, because I think the karma is still going to be there. I hope that kind of answered it, Isis Moon, but that's my viewpoint on it. That mean I'm throwing coconuts on the tree. That's just my viewpoints on it. It's pretty simply put. Yeah, check it out, Isis Moon. The priests back in the day, Catholics. We're gonna go on Catholic, because the Catholic priests on the day, they would sit up there and wear these shirts called hair shirts, and they would be itching their ass off, and they would take that itching all day, not scratching or whatever, or they would be flogging themselves on the back all day long, saying, "Forgive them, forgive them." What are you forgiving me for, man? What do I need to be forgiven for? Thinking about a piece of puss, for being around a bunch of men? That's human nature. That's your mind. So you're not offsetting your karma. What you're doing, you're punishing the flesh. Now, the flesh has to react in some form of way. The flesh is going to react with anger, because your body, your 3D, I'm getting into the other teachings I was going to do next week. I just said I can still talk about it. Your 3D body needs to react because it has its own emotional field, its own energy, its own mindset. So it's going to react to the fact that you're giving me pain. This goes into the Buddhist idea of one should not hurt anything, not even a fly, not even a blade of grass, not even a cell on your body. Now, how you going to make that karma up to your body? Sit in a tub, soothe it with lemon oil. You know what I'm saying? But why do all that? That's how I see it. Do not punish the flesh. And Ice and Moon, nobody should be punishing people's flesh forever. That's what I can never understand. And I'm gonna tell on myself here. I can never understand that when you're enthroned into sexual activity with your mate, you want this person to punch you all in the fucking face and damn near strangle you to the point where you got bruises on you, beat you with sticks and switches and shit. Why? What the fuck happened to you in your lifetime, happened that you feel you did so goddamn bad that you need to be punished in an enjoyable act like that? I don't get it. It's supposed to be smooth, groove, easy going, slide and glide, enjoy, bust, boom. Not before you get to that point. You have to be murdered. You have to be thrown off a building, jumped on 3 times, elbow to the back of the spine, and now you're fucking and enjoying. What happened? Is that gonna make it better? I don't get it. That there is the flesh trying to make amends for something you did to it, and it needs another outlet. I'm going too far. I'm talking about too much. I don't know nothing. I'm not a DSM person, man. I'm not one of them black leather tight whip cats, you know. There you go, Eisenmore. That's right. Put the feather on my feet. Make me laugh and shit. Make me damn near pee on myself. And then let's rock. You get me? Don't you fucking hit me. Don't you do that. Bitch, we either fighting or, no, don't you put your hands on me. I don't know if it's a slick rob. I don't know what it is. And if you into that, don't go beat somebody else up. I'll be here waiting. Don't you beat me the fuck up to see if you can arouse me. I'm in pain. That shit happened too much in slavery. Whoop my ass and now you want to screw me. No, don't put your goddamn hands on me. Go on somewhere. Fuck off. I'm just being honest. Hey man, you gotta be honest with your shit. I'm just saying. Hey people, I watch. Hey, I got you. I got the internet. I don't watch something on that motherfucker. Motherfucker, motherfucker took a blowtorch to a woman and teased the bottom of her foot with it. It's hot. You can see the bitch foot turning red. And then he tell her, walk around the room. Before they, man, you fucking crazy. Bitch, get me to the emergency room. That's because the flesh needs an outlet, man. The flesh is hurting, and the flesh needs to feel vindicated, so it needs to give pain, and that's a balance of karma. So if somebody done hurt you, now you gotta hurt somebody else. Hurt people hurt people. So why the fuck you gonna flog yourself and burn yourself and beat yourself to make up for a penance? Because that anger, that issue gotta come out somewhere else, and it's gonna come out with your partner. You're gonna come out on your kids. You hurt so bad, motherfucker done beat you up. Husband done came home, blackened your eye, kicked your ass. The kid asked for a glass of water. Now you slanging the kid across the goddamn room. It's a logical thing to me. So no flogging yourself, no hurting your body, no penance. You do the penance for spell work to show the spirit that you're dedicated to the cause. Don't just penance because of karma. Balance your goddamn karma. Everything should be carefree, chaos-free, stress-free. Y'all understanding this? Because I'm just being real. Maybe my take on the shit is weird. She must have. No, she was a little smaller little woman, and she was ooh. Then afterwards, he told her, step on the ice. And while she's stepping on the ice, he over in the corner working himself over, getting himself riled up off of that. I say, well, boy, I had to remember, only in a motherfucking America, baby. I finished watching it. Shit, it is what it is. I never do it. Somebody else got to take the motherfucking hit. It was very entertaining. But man, don't go beating on your ass and shit. I don't make no sense sometimes, y'all. Y'all gotta y'all, oh man. Hey man, listen, y'all gotta excuse me, man. When I look at my spirituality, my magic, I look at it as a stress-free, non bullshit, harmonious transition. That's how all magic should be looked at, man. All that crazy shit, motherfuckers setting themselves on fire to say a prayer, you burning to death just to get some intuition, get your intent out, and the shit may not even hit this person in his lifetime. Now you crispy as fuck, and the person still beautiful as a motherfucker. No. Say that prayer, know that bitch is done, and move on. Somebody just said the wrong thing in this bitch. Hot grits. Boy, y'all with that Al Green shit there. No hot grits, baby. Ooh, that ain't never happened to me. But if it did, she would not survive the next day. As soon as that bubble skin go down, boy, I am at you. I'm still trying to figure out how to approach these Hindu practices because I don't like it. The Baron and I have tried many different practices and none made me happy, especially the one that punished the flesh. I'm pretty sure, Isis Moon, I'm pretty sure there's a sect of Hindu prayers that don't punish the flesh. If I'm not mistaken, there's one that tell you to plant more seeds, gardens, and vegetables. If I'm not mistaken, because I did a reading for a person of the Hindu faith, and they was like they talking to the Hindu god of agriculture, and that's not anything dealing with any kind of sacrifice or flesh beating or anything like that. It's about as many plants and trees as you can grow is the better. So that's all I know. Keep in mind, I don't study the Hindu culture. It's beautiful. It's very ancient, but that's as far as I got with that one. Queen Kwani say, they told you it was a witch. Yeah. Hey, everybody, this is some real shit out there, man. It's a lot of religions out there. The shit worked now. It worked. No shade. It worked. But I'd rather have a harmonious motherfucking ritual done to me than old aggravated angry one, cause I'm still angry. I done been branded a Mason. I done joined several groups, and the pain just was unbearable. And then let's say, now this ain't happening in my fraternity, but people that join fraternity, they get their ass beat, they go down the line, they get tossed. They body is still in pain. Now they took a penance to join that group. They took a penance to join that group and do everything they did. They body is still in pain. You know the next line that come through, bitch, I got to give it to them. You see what I'm saying? That body still need to act out. It needs revenge. That shit translate over into your sexual activity. Now somebody done hurt you. Now you see this delicate little flower of a woman, and you this big old dude, and you in your fucking feeling because somebody done hurt you in a relationship, done beat your ass, and you done tried some wild shit. And now you got to take it out on this person and burn these people's feet up and shit, and tie them in coils and strangle them in the closet and shit before you can get the fuck off. That's just a chaotic ass ritual. You gotta slide your ass in this bed like a silk snake and say, boo, baby, hey, and talk some sweet shit. Then, rocking. Same thing with the rituals, man. Everything need to be in order. Mechanical and machine properly put. Running around, falling on yourself and shit, stepping in pots and shit. No. Mm-mm. I'm different. My spell work different. My shit is very harmonious. You go to my house to do a spell, that shit feels so good to you. You doing the spell, you going to sleep. Huh? Light that candle right there, please. Light that candle and hold that bitch. Count to 30 for me. Say this word. That's all? We ain't jumping from the roof? No. We ain't finna go punch a goat in the face? No. I don't have to wrestle a hog? Why? No, do this right here. Write that symbol right there. At this, when the clock strike 12 at this time, this is where you need both of your hands to draw the symbol real quick. Let's practice this before you do it, because it got to be done just right. That's the real ritual for me. All that other shit, no. Hey, man, listen. When I do get together and we do them group teaching, y'all gonna be like, this must be the easy going spell workingest Negro on the planet. And then 7 days shit gonna happen. You gonna be like, damn. You telling me I ain't have to scream at the TV? I ain't have to spit on a goddamn snakehead? I ain't have to go and wrestle a cobra? I could just do it like this and see results? Y'all will get it. Cause you gotta understand. Oh, since I'm finna get off this thing a little bit. Too many cars coming behind me and I'm at the park. Reversal candles. No, I got a video up on reversal candles tomorrow. Tomorrow we doing how to cast a spell, the proper way to do a ritual. Everything you'll need to do a ritual when you're doing some real big shit, not just in your closet homeowner shit, little small shit, little prosperity. We talking about when you want to do a big spell. We finna show you how to rock that motherfucker there. So y'all be in tune. And if you're antisocial, doing these type of spells, these big spells that everybody want to do to get big, you're going to have to start socializing with somebody. I ain't saying join the covenant or get initiated, join a house, but you're going to have the 1, 2, 3 some odd friends that you're going to have to rely on to keep you safe, straight, and keep you sane through this whole thing. He say, if you are on Patreon, those jars work well. Yes, I am on Patreon. Oh, it will be on Patreon. It will be on Patreon tomorrow. All my spell work is done on Patreon. Detailed spell work is great spell work. It'll be a show too. No, I'm parked there. I'm not driving. Queen Quani. I'm not driving. I'm parked at the park over here. I just dropped my uncle off from having his brain surgery yesterday. He stayed at my house, and I had to watch him for 24 hours. So I just dropped him off home, and he's doing good. Son of a bitch kept me up all night reminiscing. He hurt my leg because although he had his surgery, he was still in his right mind. The motherfucker gonna sit up there and say, "Remember I taught you how to fight?" And he was reliving that moment, and the bitch did the same fighting move that he showed us how to do 100 times. But as he done got so old, his fucking knuckles hard, man. He got the old ass boxing knuckles. I still got some soft knuckles and shit, right? He got the old ass boxing fighting knuckles and shit. Bruce Lee mother Joker. And that bitch was hitting my thighs. Like, goddamn, just show me. Don't hit me. Just show me, man. Just talk me through the shit. Oh, yeah. When you become a master, the master allow you to practice on him. Sean, I am not finna fight you, man. I am not finna spar with you in my living room on this shag fucking rug, bitch. No. Wait. Boy, you big. I remember I used to be big. Like, man, let it go, bro. You sizing me up and you finna slick rock me, talking about you teach me how to fight. I'm in my 40s, bitch. We know how to do this. The whole family know how to do this. You taught every last single one of us. We know how to boom rush a bitch. We know how to boom shuckle. Don't be hitting me with them hard ass knuckles. I got bruises on my inner thigh. This bitch, he hit you, man. That motherfucker can fight, boy. Nickname Touchy. But yeah, so I took him home just 9. And it was 12 o'clock. Savina still said, "You going live on 12?" And I'm like, "Ah, shit." So I pulled over at the park around the house from his corner and started doing this. My uncle's hands is like concrete. You know what the bum rush is? Shit. Then you got the boom rush, and then you got the bum rush. The boom rush is multiple hits on your ass. The bum rush is just one solid knockout. Boom, bum rush his ass. But when you say the boom rush, that means you in for a lunch, baby. You need to, bitch, it's a boom thing. It's a boom thing. Boy, you tell a bitch I'm finna put the boom rush on your ass, you might as well pack a lunch because your ass finna get wallowed out. Boy, you ain't gonna look like a tattered rag when they done with your ass. Yeah. Don't practice on me, All right. E5K Slade. That's a cool. Y'all be having some cool names. I got a cool name, the Baron, but y'all be having some cool ass hit names. Bump. E5K Slade. That's kind of. Oh, mollywop. Oh, that's just you hitting the bitch with a stick there. When you mollywop somebody, you hitting the bitch in the back of the head with a stick, side of the head, not the front. Like I mollywop this ass. Boop. You can just see the stick hit and roll down on his ass. Well, that happened. What you say? That's Florida for you. Ooh, boy, y'all coming up with that jap slap. Boy, you jap slap a bitch. I'm getting me a pistol, boy. You don't jap slap me, and you damn sure better not do it in my family, in front of my family. The jap slap. That's the motherfucker that when you get hit, they turn their head and they look at you like, "Bitch, did you just do this to me?" Their whole life flash before their eye, like, "I got to get this." You just created an enemy for life. You can punch me, but you jab slap me, bitch, you got an enemy for life. I don't ever want to like you, ever. Yo, country ass, LaSalle, yo, country ass. Oh man, the original pimp slap. That's a tame version. They just petty cats trying to get their way. But your jab slap, you let somebody know that I don't never want to be your friend. We ain't got nothing to talk about after this. And if you say anything to me, it's going to gunplay next. So he jab slapped that boy. Motherfucker be like, oh shit, we just keep them two away from each other. Yeah, that jab slap. It don't you just spit on me with your hand? Don't jab slap me. Don't do that. I can't be teaching y'all these Florida terms because y'all gonna be like, Baron, I'm gonna jab slap you. So I'm looking at the screen. Let me see who this person is talking this shit. Everybody, I'm finna get off this bitch, right? Cause I thought some cars started parking beside me. I'm at a public park. We don't really come here. It's nice though, but I don't come here. I ain't been here since I was a child. E4K Slay. So the $8 Patreon is the one for the spell work. Yes. If you do the $8, if you do the $8 Patreon, you get the spell work and the tarot. But the majority of the ones who just did the $5 Patreon, I do those. Those are the ones that typically get the tarot Tuesday. But if you're doing the $8, you get it all. I just hit every tier on that one. But with the tarot, that's the $5. The $5 people, sometimes they don't get it. It depends on how I set it up. Some days I just be like, I'm finna just rock with this bitch. But that's how I supposed to be doing it. Majority of the time I don't, but that's how I need to start doing it because it's business and I just like doing the tarot reading. Alright, so I'm finna get the hell up out of here, y'all. I got Uncle Sean okay. He home. He okay. He don't eat though. I was kind of upset he didn't eat nothing. But I made sure he had some food on the stove. I cooked some soup and some broth and stuff and made sure he had some side of rice. I left it on the house when I dropped him off. So he got him a nice 2 little pots of food to eat once he come down off his medicine and stuff and the hunger pain hit his ass. He can go in there real quick. So he taken care of. I done did my talk. Now I'm finna go on back to the house and get these videos edited so they can be put up tonight so everybody can enjoy themselves and laugh a little bit. Alright everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you in the universe because at the end of the day that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for rocking with me, everybody. Listening to me little Florida tales and I hope y'all understand about the whole destiny and fate thing. And if you're not, please ask the question in the tarot, what is your destiny? Don't ask what is your fate because I am not finna break code and tell you that. That's not my responsibility or my thing. I'm not fucking with them people. I like my eyesight. Also, what else I want to say? Yeah, everybody, just try to be good. If you can't be good, then try to do something good for somebody. Just let's try to offset our karma these next couple years, okay? All right, everybody, y'all have a good one. Take care.